Can you tell it's recording? Do you see numbers?
He said if I push the button, it would work. And I pushed the button and it took a picture. It did not make a video. I did what you said. It's not my fault. So, Cletus has been having problems with our doggy door, and it was way higher. He couldn't really get in it because you have to jump up a little to get in it, and he was getting stuck and causing him problems. And so KJ today is trying to figure out how to move it lower in the screen door. Our poor geriatric dog. But there's the hole. Anyway, I made the boys go outside because it's beautiful out. So I figure I better go join them. We did Pi Day after church today, and I have decided, so I took my ukulele to play along because I thought, oh, that'll be fun. But they played a lot of times where I couldn't see the music. And so I was watching them, who were playing guitar, trying to remember what the guitar chords were, which I didn't learn very well because I can't play guitar. And trying then to convert the guitar chords into ukulele chords so that I could play it in fast enough time. It's pretty impossible. And of course, they're all seasoned players used to playing with other people. It was difficult. I mean, they were patient with me. They weren't rude, but it's hard. So I'm not sure that I'm ready for that. Plus, they play a lot of cowboy songs, and I just don't know that music. It's definitely not what I grew up on. And so, anyway, fun, but different. It's Monday. Mondays are hard for me. I guess they're hard for a lot of people, but the weekend is not a slow down time for us, so it's busy. And then Monday, I'm exhausted from the weekend, and yet we still have to start school. And then I have to prep for Bible study because I like to do that day of, and prep for worship practice because I'm a procrastinator. So it's just another busy, busy day. Those are not things that I don't enjoy. It's just a lot. And I like downtime. Anyway, we start school today for this week.
They are doing worship practice before women's Bible study. We've taken a break from men's Bible study with everybody being busy, but Bible study's all done, and we are about to head home. The boys wanted to ride with me. I went and did a windshield on that pickup, fixed a windshield chip while they were doing Bible study, and so we got both of our vehicles here. But that's it for Monday. We'll see you guys. We are up before the sun on this glorious Tuesday. Yeah, we had some crazy stuff happen. And so doctor's appointment for Sharon that was on Thursday is now today. And we got to get out of here early because she has to do labs beforehand. It's really only 6:50, but the sun doesn't come up till after 7 o'clock now. And here in a couple weeks, the time will change. So it'll go back to where this will be sunrise or early enough. We're in Miles City. Yeah, I think. Oh, look, there's a Melissa.
Hey, you scared me.
Hi! Well, that was a good visit to see Melissa. Sharon is back.
We're in Miles City again. I had a doctor's appointment. It was supposed to be Thursday, so I switched daycare days because of that, so that I'm working Wednesday and had off Thursday. And yesterday, the doctor called me, well, the nurse, and said, Stormy Jensen, who's my PA, won't be in on Thursday. We need to change the appointment. And she wanted to change it to Wednesday, and I'm like, well, I switched my work day, and I really don't want to be that pain in the butt employee. And so I told her I'd call her back. I talked to KJ, and he said, well, can you do it tomorrow? And so here we are. I had to come do labs, but the hard part is I ran out of my ADD medicine, and so I was having to deal with all that without my medicine, and I realized how much it just does help because I couldn't function. Sorry, we're in Walmart and there's noises happening. Anyway, when she called and the plans changed, it just threw me out of whack, and I couldn't function, and it messed up my whole day. I couldn't finish my Bible study. I just felt like I couldn't get anything done, and every little thing was a distraction to me, and I had zero patience. And so anyway, I'm gonna go see her, and hopefully we'll get my Vyvanse sent over to the pharmacy, and then we'll have to wait for it before we can go back to Jordan.
One of the struggles we've had in ministry where we are is finances, and that plays into healthcare and things of that sort. Back in Jordan, just got done with my 3 miles. I want to continue the thoughts from this morning, and I saw a post on Facebook yesterday. Church looking for a pastor. They required a seminary degree or 5 years experience. They expected this person to be bivocational. And it just makes me wonder. Degree, professionalism, all the things that are required a pastor to be, and long term, but they don't want to pay. And over the years, anybody that's been in ministry for a while has heard things like, well, don't want to pay them too much. They might forget where they are or who they are. I thought you were doing this for the love of the Lord, not for money. All those types of things, and it really bothers me that when you go to a doctor, you expect to pay money. When you go to any other profession, you expect it to cost something. But then these churches want a pastor that works for free, but still has all of the same level of education. I've been blessed to be where I am. My situation's not a situation where the church doesn't want to be generous. It's the greater economy in this area, and really there's not a lot of expansion that can happen. The other day, Sharon tried to update her watch, and it had a heart attack, and you can't fix that at home. You got to send it to Apple. They you can go read the whole process, but anyway, the watch is back, but there was some weird stuff online, like
My service.
on her service thing. So we're gonna open this together and see if it's working now.
I'm nervous. They really package it good. Oh, it's taped. Okay, I gotta open it. Are you even recording me?
Yep.
Okay.
It's got a red light, and it's on you.
I cut my finger with scissors. It says.
It said it came with a note, right?
Yeah. I should look at the note. If the note doesn't really say...
No, it just says packing list.
Yeah.
Okay. Open that box and see what's in it.
My online said that service was canceled and a note would explain it, but I don't see a note so far. There's a watch. It's my watch, I think. Okay. Thanks for choosing AppleCare. Our technicians performed complete diagnostic tests. They confirmed it is now working. The symptoms might have been resolved when they performed the routine diagnostics, such as updating the internal software, charging the battery, restoring and resetting the watch. We're returning it to you now, no cost for our diagnostics. We recommend they set up the watch as new, erase the data on the watch, and then restore from a backup. Got that?
Okay.
So now we turn it on?
Yeah, if you turn it on, it's probably going to show with that pairing.
Okay. The long button turns it on? Or
Yeah.
the short one?
The long button's the power button.
Okay.
You should just be able to press it and let go and it'll come on. It might be dead.
Oh. I think you're correct.
Fine.
I'm trying to set my watch up and apparently I wasn't recording. Again. I did hit the button. And it counted down. So I don't know what that means. But anyway. I'm setting it up. Apple Watch shares it. Okay.
So I don't know if she recorded all that stuff beforehand where she went and got it after we charged it. I hope so.
I doubt it.
But I doubt it. But you missed a great discussion about the dog farting bubbles and her not being able to find her phone. Trust me, it was riveting YouTube footage.
I hit continue. I don't know. It's locked up.
No, it's thinking.
I have zero patience. Push the buttons. Do the things.
Can you tell it's recording? Do you see numbers?
He said if I push the button, it would work. And I pushed the button and it took a picture. It did not make a video. I did what you said. It's not my fault. Good morning. 7:20 and it's cold. The Tahoe says it's 23 degrees. Sorry, my brain's not working this morning. I'm cold, so I'm not going to talk to you very long. I'm going to get going. It's daycare day. Dad told you did. Anyway, I am done at the daycare. If you can't tell, I've picked up my children. KJ had an ambulance meeting tonight, and so that's at 6, and we finished at the daycare about 5:30 or so, a little after 5:30. So I drove over to pick the kids up. I just ordered dinner and from the cafe, because that's what we do on daycare days if we can. And now I'm driving around wasting a little time. KJ is at the ambulance barn for his meeting. And then I will head to the summit, pick up our food so we can go home and eat. Have a good evening.
Just got done off the treadmill, cleaned up. Now I'm getting ready to head to the office.
So Candy texted me that she's got some stuff she needs laminated, but she's not going to be there after lunch today. So we kind of hurried through school. I didn't do spelling with Jeremiah. I cut out a few things I could. But it was actually a short day anyway, which was good. Fridays are nice to have as short days. And so we're going to go. Sorry, I'm bouncing you around. I'm trying to get all my stuff together that I need to take. We're going to go to Candy's and get laminated what we need to get laminated. At least Elijah and I are. Jeremiah still got some. Sorry, you're looking at my nose. Jeremiah still has some school work to do, so I've left him here to finish that. He's got directions on what he's supposed to be doing. And Elijah's already in the garage, not offered to help me carry a thing. It's really hard to teach chivalry to a 5-year-old. Anyway, off we go to Candy's. KJ's at the church, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. He's got work to do. For some reason, my pastor works more than 1 day a week.
So, I mentioned we had some hunters staying here at the church, and our area gets lots of hunters. Jordan is known for dinosaur bones, isolation, but another thing is the hunting. Deer, elk, antelope. Those are the big three that are around Jordan. And a lot of times if you watch the Outdoor Channel or Sportsman Channel, you'll see hunts that are out in this area. I was telling some other pastors this when we were in Missoula. I said it's kind of funny because I'm in Jordan, which is like hunting and fishing capital, cowboy culture, all this stuff. And I'm not a cowboy and I don't hunt or fish.
Hello. So
What do you want
we
to
just
tell
made
them?
it back from
They're not looking at you.
daycare.
Hold it where they can see you.
We just made it back from the daycare, and we're just going inside our house. Goodbye.
I once had a guy ask me, have you considered doing a wild game feed as an outreach in Jordan? And I said, we do one every Sunday. We call it potluck. Because at our potluck, you might have elk and deer and antelope or moose show up at potluck. We are heading to the last football game of the season. So,
They're almost too small, aren't they?
Yeah, they're close.
we live just up the road. We're going to walk down, enjoy the game, and then walk back.
Oh.